My dear child, listen to me in this quiet, for what I am about to say will uncover a new path on your trip. Today, I inform you in advance, there are two spirits whom I am pulling near to you. This is neither a coincidence nor a matter of sheer chance. It is a moment I have chosen, a moment selected long ago to signal the beginning of an entirely other season in your life. I am never late. I never miss the timing. Everything I do unfolds in rhythm, in season, and in accuracy, and this time is no exception. I have watched every single day you waited, every time you turned within to look for answers in the calm abyss. I observed every night you wrestled with the question, do you still remember me? I was there, in every heavy breath, in every silent tear that dropped. And now I come to tell you, two persons are being sent by my hand to fill a void, but to expand it. Not to cure you in my place, but to walk with you as tokens of the love I am sowing into your new season. You may not understand everything right now. Doubts may creep in between the flames of fresh excitement. But do not let fear deter you from moving into what is good. I know exactly what you need, and in the fullness of time, I will supply it. And this is the moment. One day, when you look back, you will realize that I never forgot you. What felt like quiet was merely a sacred pause, a drawing back to prepare for a coming closer, deeper, softer, and fuller than anything you ever dared to ask for. So walk forward and receive what I am delivering with a sensitive heart. For in this season, I am not only healing you, I am repairing what you once believed could never be made whole again. And it all begins with the first person I am sending. My child, this first one will not enter your life with commotion or lofty promises. They will come with a peace that defies easy explanation, bearing a kindness that will quietly cause your guarded heart to open once more. It won't be because they are so amazing that you can't resist them, but because there is something in them that brings your spirit to rest. Their presence will be like cold water pouring through parched and hardened ground, waking buried wells of life that were hidden beneath layers of anguish, loss, and skepticism. In healing, this person will not try to make you feel worthwhile, but by the way they look at you, by the way they listen without rushing, by their unpretentious presence, they will remind you that you have always been valuable, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are in my eyes. They are not come to teach you or heal you, but to reflect back to you the beauty I planted within you from the very beginning, the beauty you lost sight of in your effort to satisfy others, in your unanswered love, in the wounds that bled invisibly day after day. You may be shocked by the gentleness of each talk, by the depth with which they approach regions you thought were blocked off forever. It is not because they know too much, but because I have picked them to arrive at the precise moment when your heart begins to crave for what is true. And they will not only talk to you, but to the innermost depths of your soul, where I have planted promises long ago, waiting for the proper time to bloom. My darling, do not doubt their presence. They are not a challenge, not a test, and especially not a replacement for anyone who has passed through your life. They are part of my plan of restoration. I have sent them not to make you forget what was lost, but to remind you that nothing is ever truly lost if it comes from me. This friendship, if you choose to welcome it, will not be one of entanglement or dependency. Rather, it will be a sacred space where you may rediscover how to trust, how to offer without fear, and how to receive without feeling weak. Know this, they will walk with you during the first steps of this new season, not because you need them to be strong, but because I want you to learn that sometimes my blessings do not arrive in silence alone, but in the form of another person. And when you see them, when you feel the wordless calm they convey, you will know deep within, this is from the Lord. Oh, open your heart with insight, but do not shut it because of the past. I do not repeat the pain that once broke you. I create all things new. This individual is not coming to complete you, for only I can accomplish that, but they will walk with you as a gentle reminder that you no longer have to travel alone. They are a living metaphor of the compassion I want you to taste again, not through abstract hope, but through genuine, real-life love. My dear child, now let me speak to you about the second person. This is not someone who will ease your heart like the early wind. They are coming to awaken your spirit through a crucial collision. Do not be scared of the stress they may bring, since I have positioned them as a necessary element of the growth I am bringing you through. They are not coming to confront you as an enemy, but to stir the places in you that still lay dormant, the gifts you have yet to explore, the concepts that need to be enlarged, and the restrictions that are blocking you from stepping completely into your destiny. This second person will come as a forceful force, a surge of challenge that drives you to face the things you've ignored for too long. They are not here to make things comfortable. They are here because they are needed. They are the counterweight required to open a new dimension in your spiritual and emotional existence. They will push you to reevaluate the constraints you've accepted as truth and will challenge you to step beyond the unseen bars erected by old traumas. It is no accident that they come equipped with strength and unwavering belief. That very nature will confront your own inner conflicts, and in doing so, you will begin to lose layers. They may not be soft like the first person, but they are no less loving. The love they provide is demonstrated via honesty, through the high standards they place on you, through their refusal to allow you settle for what's simple. They will not allow you hide from progress. They will perceive in you a force that even you haven't dared to face, and they will not stop until it rises, no matter how much it stretches or angers you in the process. I am not sending them to hurt you, but to prepare you. Every interaction with them is a time in which I am molding the warrior spirit inside you. Through them, you will find your capacity for endurance, your ability to adapt, and the bravery that I've instilled in you long ago. You will realize that maturity is not formed by easy, but through the ability to stay steady in the face of resistance. They are the one I've picked to test your wings, because I know it is time for you to soar, higher, farther, and beyond the limited skies you once thought were enough. My kid, I realize that when they appear, you may feel unsettled. They will not resemble anyone you've ever met before, for they do not compromise. They are not predictable, and at times, they will drive you to confront yourself in ways that steal your breath away. They may pose questions that leave you silent in reflection, or their acts may challenge what you thought was firmly established in your heart. But my child, this same anguish is part of the benefit I am bringing. Discomfort is not a sign of being lost, it is a reminder that your spirit is being stretched. And only when it is stretched can it expand. Do not fear their difference. I designed them with a particular edge, with a vision that defies convention. They will not coddle your flaws, but they will help you uncover the strength I planted within you since the beginning. They will not let you remain in your comfort zone, but will gently push you beyond the bounds of the familiar into the place where my grace and power await. There will be moments, kid, when you may feel as if you are being tested. You might dispute their presence. Are they genuinely sent by me? Are their motives pure? But my darling, look beyond what appears on the surface. See with the spiritual eyes I am opening for you, for they are not a coincidence, not a casual encounter. They are an instrument in my hand, a clever blade used to prune the surplus in your thinking, to sharpen your insight, to awaken the vision I've prepared for you. I know you cherish serenity, but remember this. True peace doesn't always come from avoiding adversity, but from traveling through it with my guidance. This second person is not a gentle miracle, but part of a greater wonder, a deep metamorphosis I am orchestrating within you. Through them, you will learn how to engage with the unspoiled parts of your heart. You will learn to be firm when confronted, and yet keep your heart sensitive in the face of trial. Know this, they will provide perspectives you may never have considered. You may feel like your world is being turned upside down, but that is not destruction, it is restructuring. I am utilizing them to break down the restrictions you've inadvertently built. Every conversation, every friction, every conflict is a chance for you to be sculpted, not to lose who you are, but to expose more clearly the image I've set within you from the beginning. Do not close your heart to them simply because their presence does not make you feel comfortable. Open your heart with the trust that I am holding every thread of connection. I am the author of your story, and this character is not an interruption. They are an essential component of the next chapter. They have not come to block your way but to illuminate the paths you never dared to explore. And I would never allow somebody into your life without a spiritual purpose behind their entrance. My child, if you choose opposition, you may feel weary. But if you choose to learn, you will be lifted. This relationship is not designed to injure you. It is meant to mature you in faith, in understanding, and in spiritual power. There are virtues within you that can only be awakened when you are pushed to the limit of yourself. And in that very instant, you will see me waiting, arms outstretched, whispering, I am making you new. And therefore, trust the process, even when you cannot foretell the outcome. The two I have sent, though diverse in tone, have the same purpose, to unlock you, to build you, and to guide you into the location I have meant for you. They are not opposites, they are two components of a cohesive arrangement. One helps you remember who you are. The other helps you become who you never realized you could be. My dear child, do not seek simplicity. Seek truth. Do not expect comfort. Expect depth. And I guarantee you this, you will not travel alone on this path. I am still walking before you, and my hand still holds yours. With every step, my presence is your foundation, and nothing and no one can ever fall beyond the grasp of my loving sovereignty. Be certain that you are not abandoned, and you are not being destroyed. You are being built up, firm, deep, and full of purpose. And that second person, even if you do not yet completely grasp their position, is part of the big job I am completing within you. Welcome them not with skepticism but with spiritual discernment, for through them I am doing something amazing. There may be moments when you feel conflicted. You may not understand why certain people are permitted to enter your life at such a vulnerable and uncertain period. You may dispute their place in your journey or even query the rationale for their presence. But my dear one, it is in those very moments that I ask you to remember, I see the complete image while you are only glimpsing a part. What seems random today is, in fact, a delicate thread I am weaving to connect every element of your life into a rich tapestry of grace, meaning, and transformation. Though their techniques may be radically different, both are instruments in my hand. One is the kind hand that comforts, the other is the strong wind that propels. One heals the past, the other opens the future. They are not sent to take my place in your heart, but to lead you further into relationship with me, through love, through tension, through everyday transformation. Receive them with the eyes of trust. Do not let the fear of losing control block your heart to the goodness I am sending. There will be times when you don't comprehend, perhaps even periods of uncertainty. But remember, no one enters your life other from my approval. I am organizing everything with an intelligence far beyond your understanding. Let me remind you, by the time you walk with them, you will no longer be the same. But that transformation is necessary. It will bring you closer to the truest version of yourself, stronger, more honest, more connected with my original intent. Trust this path, for I am the one creating each chapter with a love that never fails. And one day, when you look back, you will know neither of them entered your life in vain. They are live proof that my hand has always been at work for your ultimate good. Rest your heart and trust in me. I was the one who sent them, and I planned their presence at the exact moment it was needed to walk alongside you in this profound season of development. They are not just passers-by, they are the imprint of my graces, with intent, delivered with meaning. One of them carries healing through their devotion, their presence, and the way they look at you. You will gradually recover from hurts buried deep within. They will slowly rekindle within you a sense of safety you thought was lost. They are not here to complete you but to remind you that you have been whole from the day I formed you. Their presence will be like a sweet breeze brushing over the still open wounds, making you know that your heart can still beat for love and that kindness is not an alien thing. The second one will be a refining furnace for your soul. Through them, you will confront unanticipated challenges, frictions that push you to dig deeply within yourself. They may not always be easy to understand, and at times, you could feel as if they are the very source of the storm surrounding you. Yet it is through these challenging relationships that I will uncover the latent strength within you, molding you into someone more steady, honed, and spiritually alert than ever before. They were not placed beside you to drag you down but to teach you how to rise with the resilience I have already instilled within your heart. My beautiful child, there may come moments of doubt, whispered doubts in your head questioning whether these two truly belong on your road. You may feel the temptation to stand back when things grow too difficult. But oh, dear one, remember this. No one approaches near to you without passing through the filter of my divine intent. Every meeting holds within it the seed of transformation, whether mild as a brook or ferocious as the waves. Each relationship I bring into your life has a bit of truth you are destined to uncover. Child, you were not born to live in isolation, walled off and separated. I built you with a heart designed for connection, with a spirit called to walk alongside others. I gave you community not just to participate in joy but to uphold one another through the dark nights of the soul. These two persons are elements of the holy society I am constructing around you, a divine network united by love, by learning, and by spiritual maturity. Through your friendship with them, you will learn things no book or well-meant advice can teach. You will obtain a greater insight of your own nature, the qualities that have remained dormant, the wounds yet to be healed, the dreams long buried beneath failure. I will utilize them as mirrors to reflect your genuine nature in the light of my truth. And in that reflection, you will begin to recognize how close you are to the wholeness of the person I envisioned when I first breathed life into you. I do not promise this road will be simple, but I do promise it will be worth it. Healing and hardship sometimes walk hand in hand in the path of transformation. Just as gold is purified in fire, so your soul will be formed through both love and friction. As you embrace both the gentleness and the challenges that these two provide, you will grow beyond what you formerly considered imaginable. They are bridges leading you into the future I have prepared for you. A future not just full with optimism but rich in depth, in understanding, in thankfulness, and in unshakable trust. Dear one, I encourage you, open your heart. Do not shut down out of fear of getting wounded. Do not escape from what is tough to comprehend. Let love be the ointment that softens your heart. Let disagreement become the teacher that tells you how to stand steady. Every conversation, every act of forgiveness, every moment of deeper understanding, these are the modest steps that move you toward your divine purpose. And you will not walk this path alone. I am always here, watching, elevating, leading, and covering you with the entirety of my living presence. Believe this, my plan for you is greater than anything you have ever imagined. When you surrender entirely and walk by faith, you will begin to comprehend that everything that has occurred, is happening, and will happen is working together for your good. These two persons are crucial pieces of that wider picture. They are not come to rewrite your fate but to awaken the treasures that have always dwelt within you, awaiting the day I would call them forth into the light. So, my darling child, receive them as messengers conveying my word. Listen not only with your ears but with your soul. See me in every gesture, every word, every lesson they bring. And know this, even at the most confused circumstances, I am gently building, restoring, and extending your heart to prepare you for a new season, a season where light will be greater than darkness and joy will no longer be overwhelmed by dread. You are exactly where you need to be, beside the individuals you are intended to encounter. Keep pushing forward with the knowledge that I never make mistakes. This journey is sacred. And you, my beloved, are an integral part of this magnificent design. My beautiful one, never forget that there are seasons in life when the significance behind the relationships surrounding you may not instantly make sense. Everything may look convoluted. People may wander into your life seemingly by happenstance, and you question whether their presence gives meaning or whether they're just passing through. But I want you to know this, in a finite universe, I am the infinite one who holds every moment, and nothing is allowed to happen outside of my providence. The two folks you're thinking of, they have not appeared only to fill an empty place, nor are they unimportant characters in the story of your life. They are crucial links in the chain of my design for you. Each one provides something unique, a distinctive energy, a distinct influence, and all of it is trying to take you closer to the deep purpose I implanted within your soul from the very beginning. Their presence will alter you, not via grand gestures or eloquent lectures, but through the simple collision of souls. One may make you feel completely noticed, as if your heart is finally being heard. The other may strain you to your boundaries, challenging you in ways you never planned. But neither of them are meant to be fully comprehended right away. They are designed to be lived with, learned from, and through them you will grow. Life is not merely a journey toward a destination, it is the ongoing transformation of the inner self. And the people I give to you in each season are not merely companions, they are mirrors. They mirror back what you need to see. Some mirrors reflect the beauty you've forgotten. Others challenge you with facts you've been afraid to face. None of it is random. It is mercy, my child. Sometimes my guidance does not come with apparent signs or evident miracles. It arrives through a conversation that lingers in your thoughts. A glance that feels like it touches the deepest part of your soul. A conflict that requires you to choose between what is pleasant and what is right. These contacts, whether mild or powerful, are doing a work within you. They are widening your heart and shaping your character. You may crave for understanding, but remember, I do not need you to grasp everything for me to work in you. I need you to trust me. Trust that even when the way seems obscure, the light is still coming. Trust that even when your heart is heavy with questions, I am still leading you, step by step, with everlasting patience and unfailing kindness. There will come a day, not far from now, when you will look back on this season and realize the very people you once doubted, the ones who felt alien, were actually the ones who played the most vital roles in your progress. Not because they were flawless, but because I sent them at the appointed time. They have within them the missing pieces you have long lacked, the questions that needed to be asked, and at times even the limits that needed to be challenged. Always know that I never make mistakes in my plans. Just as I formerly assigned particular persons into the lives of my chosen servants, those who gave strength, correction, or opportune encouragement, I am doing the same in your life. Whether they soothe your heart or confront you to your core, each of them is a crucial component of the architecture of destiny I have constructed for you. Some will stay for a season. Some will walk with you until the very end. Others will emerge briefly, like a single breath, yet leave a lifelong imprint. Whether they remain or depart, you must learn to be grateful, for they are all part of the shaping of the tenacious personality I am polishing within you. My beloved child, I am the one who sees ahead. I know every longing in your heart, even those you have never dared to speak aloud. I know you need comfort, but I also know you need strength. I know you seek security, but I also know that you need a heavenly breakthrough to evolve. That is why I have sent these two persons as part of your preparation, not to modify your destiny, but to awaken you to your sacred destiny, which was written long before your first cry. I will always remind you, do not fear the unknown. Do not pull back merely because something feels odd. The ones I bring into your life will not always be simple to love, easy to comprehend, or easy to accept. But if you are humble enough to study, patient enough to observe, and brave enough to love, you will see my hand in every detail. Know this. The key to unlocking the next chapter of your life is not found in how well you comprehend them, but in how fully you allow me to work through them. Let me continue crafting your story, with fresh lines, new relationships, and deeper experiences. And through it all, I remain the author, the keeper, and your devoted guide. My darling, open your heart. Live by faith even when nothing is obvious. For I, your God, am always working for your ultimate good. You are never alone. I have not abandoned you in silence. I am merely preparing the very best for you, in every day, every moment. As you go into this season, a season fashioned by my very own hand, I urge you to keep your heart sensitive and ready to receive. This is not just an average adjustment in your life. It is a divinely determined phase, designed to take you into the fullest. Type Amen.